Shueisha, we coming for that ass, all right? I want you to send this video to Shueisha and tell them that we coming for that ass. Actually, don't, because they made me so I couldn't stream for months, man. Then I had a hard time finding the chapter, and also some other stuff popped up, and just wasn't the most easiest day to react to One Piece, but you know how it is. You know how it is. So yeah, let's get into it. Hold up, let me get the chapter up. Yeah, I'm gonna put the chapter link in the description too as well. So yeah, I put the chapter link in the comment section. All right, chapter 966. Roger and Whitebeard's name is chapter. So we got Capone's wife. She's getting a hairstyler. There's either Capone's wife or that was the girl that was back in Thriller Bark. Here he comes, finally, Roger, that samurai, the one we heard about. Wait, Commander Odin. All I have to do is take their treasure, right? Dealing with them won't be easy. The Roger pirates are on a different level than the enemies we faced before. Odin! Yo, what's up, Marcus? Ren Mordecai. God. The rumors are true. He's incredibly strong. Okay, so they are fighting it out. Odin decided to try to fight them. Should we cut him to pieces, Rayleigh? Fine. Oh, Rayleigh looked kind of dope in the past. Fine by me. Wait, Goblin Rayleigh. I wouldn't want my two best men to get hurt. You just want to face him yourself. The aura of a wild beast. Hey, Samurai. Ooh, did he get knocked out in one attack? Komosaru. Huh? God. Please don't mind my nose, by the way. What the hell was that? Incredible. Oh, no, he didn't get taken out by one attack. So Roger using a sword. I hope Roger doesn't have a Del Fruit. I think it'd be really cool if he's just like a beast. Oh shoot, Whitebeard and Roger clashing. I knew they would probably clash, but I don't think it's gonna be a full fight. They can't even touch shockwaves though. Our ship. You look good, Roger. How many years has it been, Newgate? Give me everything you have. Be right back. Oh, my nose, man. Might be, bro. Might be. Come on, man. Loot them! The Roger Pirates versus the Whitebeard Pirates. The battle between these two great pirates lasted 3 days and 3 nights, which will be off screen. Dun, dun, dun. Who would have died? With the upper hand constantly shifting from side to side. 4 days later. What did I rate this shirt? Where did you get it? They just boxed out. And now they cool now. Wait a minute. You're drinking too much. We agreed everyone would have the same amount. The southern sake is too good. I'll give you 3 crates for it. This has become a gift exchange. Are the boys over there apprentices? Yeah, they've been there for a while. They don't look very strong, but their attitude is quite impressive. Hey, Shanks, do you see that guy with the hat? Yeah. He didn't sleep. So there's a Blackbeard right there in the corner. I'm on page. I can't even tell what page I'm on this site. What the heck is this? Shoot. Well, hopefully you can still keep up with it. The link I sent in the chat. Freaking Shueisha. Screw you. Are the boys over there apprentices? Yeah, they've been there for a while. Buggy over here folding his arms, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, ha, these dudes are pathetic. They better be glad I ain't going to come back because, you know, Buggy was solo, no diff for all of them. They don't look very strong, but their attitude is quite impressive. Hey, Shanks, do you see that? Yeah, ooh, he just sleep doing the trades and the troops we had for a few. Is this when? Is this when Blackbeard scarred Shanks back before Shanks was even that strong, like as a kid or something? Because I don't remember if Shanks already had his scar when he met Luffy, or did that come like later on or something? I'm guessing it might happen when he's a kid at this very moment. I heard he never sleeps in his life. That's impossible. You would have twice as much time to enjoy your life if you didn't need to sleep. How's that possible? I'm jealous. It's not that simple, idiot. He's a monster. Can you read it? Yes, I can. I could translate it for you. Hopefully, someone can translate the Japanese chapters because you know how it is. Uh, so, but why did you transcript this? These symbols are a secret code. The way to decode them was passed down from generation to generation to the firstborn of the Kazuki clan from Wano. We took this. We took this 13 years ago. We were able to do what no one else has done. Oh shit! Some world history. Let's get it. Okay, so they reached the end of Law Post, the Island Road Star. Did we ever learn about Road Star before? I don't remember. Shanks didn't have scars at Roger's execution, but he had them when he met Luffy. Okay. Yeah, okay then. That answers my question. I just didn't remember. Um but when we got there, I realized it wasn't the last island. Our log post couldn't guide us farther because the needles kept spinning. Yeah, because the that part of the Grand Line is ridiculous. I'm sure there's one last island. Island you need to reach in order to travel the whole world, a feat never done before. So I'm pretty sure that's back before Roger was officially Power King. As these inscriptions marked on 4 special stones. Yeah, that's what we learned before. I believe they're clues to the final island, but the world government banned the scripting ponderless long ago. I used to think they were ordinary objects, so I was surprised when I discovered that they were essential reference points for achieving our goal. That means the world government doesn't want anyone to reach the final island. Their action can only confirm the legends that there's a hidden treasure hidden there, the One Piece. If we get there, surely we'll be the biggest pirate crew in the world. The biggest? That's right. And then I'll be Nani? Gah! Ooh, ha, ha, ha. What a load of crap, Roger. Are you a kid by any chance? Exclamation point, exclamation point. I was so stunned I couldn't move. He'd already left me speechless twice. Who is this guy anyway? Please let me borrow Odin for 1 year, Newgate. This is my final question. With him by my side, I know I can get to the final island. Hey, why are you... Odin has so many mean faces. Hey, why are you deciding this by yourself? What's happening? Captain Rogers bowing to Whitebeard? Stop it, Captain. Dang, that man is really that useful. Stop it, Captain. They're our rivals. I beg you, Odin, please sell with us. People gonna start making people gonna start calling the Pirate King a L now, because you know how the One Piece fan base is. I beg you, Odin, please sail with us for 1 year. Stop it. This is shameful. You shouldn't bow to me. Quit screwing around, Roger. Do you think I'll let you take a member of my family? The old man is pissed. I could feel my blood boiling, even though I tried to hide it. Yeah, the big is also interpreted greater. I agree. What do these stones have to do with the Kazuki clan? Oh, stones? What's popping off? What's popping off? Was the meeting with Roger a mere coincidence? Wadi-chan? Wadi-chan! Robin's one. Before I could even think straight, I already had my answer. I wanted to get to the bottom of this. Please let me go with them. Oh, you look disgusted. So it's something connected to the Kazuki. My nose. Okay, so it's something. It's something from the Pirate King Roger connected to the Kazuki family, and he looks disgusted. No kidding, of course. I hate the idea. We're brothers, aren't we? Oh, he calling Whitebeard White-chun. That's funny. Wait, was that the end of the chapter? Wait. Oh no, 5 more. Okay, I was about to say. We'll stay here. That's his wife and stuff, and all the people, and the girl that came with him. Pause. That's not Paul. She's a chick, but that's not his wife. I'm talking about came with the girl who was on Wano. But then she get landed off. Yeah, she got landed off Wano. I'm tripping. We prefer this ship, so we'll wait for you to return. Sure. So I'm guessing he died on a voyage with Roger. Sure. You've all become amazing pirates, so you're free to choose what you want to do. Pops, aren't you going to say goodbye? That nigga pissed. Taking my family member. Who this nigga think he is? Roger gave us all the treasure on this ship as a thank you. Incredible. There's so much in supplies too. Give those supplies back right now, idiots. Do you want Odin and his family to starve to death? Yes, sir. See you soon. Don't forget to bring back some whatever's souvenirs. It was then that the second chapter of my life as a pirate had begun. So yeah, that's how come he was on Whitebeard's and Roger's ship. Beginning of a new journey. Whitey Chun is a great man, but Roger is incomparable. Lucky me. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. like he was on Whitebeard's ship for years, and since Roger is stronger, he's like, hey, fuck you, Whitebeard. See you, nigga. You know, it's like, damn, nigga, that's kind of fucked up. That's tough. That's like, you have a dad. Your dad works at like I don't know, he's like a manager at a donut shop. But then this dude comes along who created donut shops in general, uh, all of them, and then it's like, oh, well, he's better. Peace, nigga. Like, dang, bro. That's kind of savage, man. That's kind of fucked up. It's been a while since I last held a baby. So their names are Momonosuke and Hirui. They remind me of my childhood. Captain Roger, we found spies. Inuriyashi Nekamushi, what are you doing here? We had so much fun with you, Odin Summer. Hey, the cat and dog are gone too, those idiots. You only here because the captain needs your knowledge, Odin. Well, damn. Screw you too. We won't accept you as fast as the captain did, you hear? Aye, aye. A port city, do you have ingredients? Pirates! Wait, Odin, don't advance like that without thinking. The captain is gonna kill you. My rashes were stolen. He stole my eggs. Hey, isn't isn't this our a lawless? Whatever, I don't care. Go, man. Odin, Odin, ga ha 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 ha. Hey, let's make a toast to our time with Odin. Ugh. You just 1 year left to live. Nani? They're just so happy, like, yeah, I just got 1 left to live. I guess Roger's Krispy Kreme confirmed. I guess, I guess when you have such a like a crazy life. And that's why I be thinking about like showing protagonists sometimes, like like they end up being a hero or something at 14, and then at the end of the series they become the most powerful character at like 15. It's like, what do you do for the rest of your life, man? So Roger's kind of just like, I done everything already. I got a year to live. It is what it is. God, plus he's a D. He's not afraid of death. The Sky Island. This world is huge. It truly is endless. To think that there are people living in the ski unbelievably. This is going to be amazing in the anime. I found it. It's over here. Wow, Bell made of gold. How are we going to take this, Captain? You can come back when you're a captain, Buggy. Oh, hold up. So Buggy's gonna go to Sky Island probably, foreshadowing, because he has a crew strong enough to be able to probably make it there now. I have no time for this. Nani, let's at least take a piece or two. The stone has quite a voice, so it was easy to voice all things. So it was easy to find. Does she happen to say anything about incredible power? Information about a weapon called Poseidon is written here. Write what I say on it. I have come here and will lead this passage to the farthest end of the world. Like this, good work, Odin. I'm going to the end, Roger. The goal for which you risk your life, the chapter of this great journey. Revelation after revelation, and no break next week. Okay, Odin. I knew you was just gonna show the class, but you know, it was cool. I'm happy to see this is what we've been waiting for. I get a chapter. I don't know. I had to think about it for a long time. I don't know what I would rate this chapter. It's really good. Of course we didn't learn nothing new, but that's fine. I don't feel like we really learned nothing new, but it's fine. We got to see more relationship. We get to see more characters besides you know, Straw Hat and company. I feel like it was one of these chapters that I had to marinate. You know, yeah, Buggy's the goat, man. Buggy's the goat. You know what I'm saying? Um, Buggy would join the fight. Power King would have lost. He would have died a year sooner. You know how it is. But anyways, man, we learned a lot of this chapter. We see how they interacted more. They was like friendly rivals. They had a whole fight, but it didn't seem like anybody died or, it seemed like they was cool with each other. Somebody was text me on Discord. It seemed like everybody was chilling, man. But I'm gonna see if anybody wants to join the stream. I know Jay's streaming. But just because another nigga streaming don't mean I'm not gonna stream. That's no offense. That's just how it is, man. It don't really matter how many people in here. Shout out to even one person in here. Shout out to no people in here. People watching the future. I'm still gonna do my thing. Because I actually enjoy doing this stuff. That's why I stream. So yeah. Oh my god, I cannot copy the link right now. Hold on. My computer's been messing up. I can't copy the StreamYard links, but I think we will see the end of. I have hope in Oda that we will actually see the end of Roger's journey now, like on screen and not just on flashbacks. He still can go around and off screen it, but I have some belief in Oda. But every time I have belief in Oda, that's when everything messes up. When I don't believe in Oda, he surprises me. But when I believe in him, man, it's over with. I don't really have any theories though, because I can't really think about what can happen in that chapter. Oh yeah, and you haven't joined the Discord already. You should. The people are chill. They cool. Yeah, Marcus, I might get you I might make you a mod because I think you've been here like I gotta see though. I'll probably make you a mod next stream. Um, but yeah, man. I'm gonna see if people pull through. If they don't pull through in like 3 to 4 minutes, we're probably just gonna end it off. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put in the chat so see if anybody like Marcus or someone come through. Tell me if you could if you want to come through. Talk the chapter and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I think so maybe Act 3 is actually gonna be really short. I think all the Act 3. Oh, you Muppet. Oh, I didn't know you was Muppet. Hey, what's up, Muppet, bro? Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, Muppet is he's a funny guy. I think Act 3 may not actually be that. Oh, here goes Loner. What the fuck? Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
give me 1 sec. Sorry.
Yeah, turn it off, man. I don't want to get blocked worldwide.
Yeah. So Hang on.
Technical difficulty. I gotta blow my nose. My nose been killing me all stream.
Okay, I'm here.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, what's good?
What you thought about the chapter?
Uh, well, I really liked it, to be honest.
I did too. I liked it too, but it's like one of them weird chapters that I feel like has to marinate with me. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to process, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean, honestly, it was a wild chapter.
yeah. It was really good. Like I didn't dislike. I don't think I dislike anything about the chapter because like I kind of expected older kind of off screen anyways. Um, the whole entire fight. So it's kind of fine because it's kind of like one of the things you're kind of just used to.
Yeah. I mean, there's only one thing I can criticize about the chapter, to be honest. That's it.
What is it?
It's just that we didn't get anything more than a clash.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like that right there, just kind of like it didn't really disappoint me because it's like I expected it at this point.
Exactly. I mean, to be honest, that is the
I'm just-
standard now.
Yeah.
I can't really expect Oda to do anything else.
Yeah. I mean, it'd still be cool to see, but it is what it is. It doesn't like disappoint me. It doesn't like, oh my God, Oda, how could you? It's kind of like, okay, here we go. But it was cool because One Piece, I feel like I guess it's true that it really isn't about the fights. It's about like the characters. Because it was cool seeing their relationship with each other. Shanks and Buggy, talking about Blackbeard and whatnot, and how he's like super strong. Apparently, wasn't they talking about Blackbeard? Yo, you there?
Yeah, sorry. Katakuri fan was just talking to me.
Okay. Hold
But,
on. Oh yeah. Oh, y'all be gaming each other.
yeah. I've just noticed the chat on the side here as well. Roger, world's strongest swordsman confirmed.
Wait, who
I
said
would
that?
agree on that.
The world's
Marcus.
strongest swordsman confirmed. I thought that was Shanks.
Well, yeah, Shanks took it. Well, hang on.
Yep. I said it.
Shanks is before Mihawk, isn't he? No, Shanks is younger than Mihawk.
You know what'd be funny? What'd be funny is like Shanks. You know how Shanks is like super humble. He just was like, I'm not gonna take that title. You can have it.
Yeah, I can see that, to be honest. Like, you want to be the world's greatest swordsman? Sure.
Yeah, that would be
I don't
so
mind.
savage if Oda does that though. The fan base would be, bro. The Mihawk
Can you
L
imagine all
meme.
the... Oh, sorry.
What you said?
I was going to say the irony would be if Shanks turns out to be stronger than Mihawk, but he lets Mihawk have the title.
He is stronger than Mihawk, but I think that isn't the world's greatest. No, it is the world's strongest. I think he's like the
Yeah.
best at like
In
pure
theory, he should be
swordsmanship.
stronger.
Yeah, I think he's the best at swordsmanship, but I'm pretty sure Shanks is the strongest because Shanks is a Yonko. And if Mihawk was as strong as Shanks, I'm pretty sure he'll be a Yonko too. But I don't know. Maybe that logic isn't true. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, Odin was there for the final journey, man.
I mean,
He was like I don't know that he like because we don't know everybody that was on Roger's crew at the end of his last days. So
something's bothering me about Roger's crew, actually.
what?
He's got a fishman guy, but I don't know who the hell that is. Like, I thought he had Tom in his crew, but I know Tom built the Oro Jackson, but I thought Tom maybe was a crew member.
Maybe Tom left.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe this guy joined instead, or
Did we see that? Did we see that doctor?
Well, Crocus.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the one. He was diagnosing Roger in this one.
Okay.
Roger was just laughing it off. He's like, "Oh, I've got a year to He's like, he's not even bothered. It's like, I've got a year left to live. So what?
Yeah, yeah. That's what. Yeah. My reaction, I was like, well, it's kind of like if you really think about it, like how Shonen protagonists be like 14, and
Yeah,
then at the end of the story they'd be like 15, and they'd be like the strongest or whatever. It's kind of like one of the things where it's just like when you think about it, like what else do you have to do? Like Roger's already done everything. He's already the Pirate King, and plus he's a D, so he's not really afraid of death.
yeah, exactly. They're not supposed. I mean, a D shouldn't be afraid of death.
Yeah, and then plus he's done like he's done pretty much everything. So, it's kind of like he's probably seen like pretty much every sea in the world, so every ocean, every island.
He's lived his life basically.
Yeah,
He's had the adventure. He's done it
yeah,
all.
yeah. He's probably
And now I think about it, I can see what Odo's going for thematically because he's got the whole thing with the D's smiling when they die and stuff. The
mhm,
D looks like a sideways laugh or whatever. Raftail's called Laugh Tail. He's trying to say the D's literally laugh in the face of death.
right.
I
I
mean, to be
think.
honest, I'm. Oh, sorry, you continue.
Oh no, then we'll go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's something different, but Black. I'm so hyped about the Blackbeard thing in this chapter
Yeah,
because Oda just semi-confirmed the theory, at least.
yeah. They said Blackbeard was a beast. They said like he don't sleep, you know. Uh, and he just sitting over there, just staring, like he's like studying them, so he can take their fruits later. But what's your theory? Yeah, speaking of what Marcus said, can anybody sleep right now? Blackbeard apparently doesn't really sleep like that.
I mean,
Is he? Is
yeah,
it because he's always worrying?
that's what one of the ideas I have is that he's so paranoid about oh bless you.
Thank you.
He's so paranoid about his safety that he can't sleep at all. Like when they say that phrase, you sleep with your eye open, one
Yeah,
eye open. He's
yeah,
doing it with both eyes open because he's that traumatized, that paranoid. Like maybe he's like, I don't know if there's theory. I don't know if the thing about his sisters being true, or with the whole thing about him not sleeping being true. I imagine that the sisters thing is true. Maybe he saw them get killed or taken by celestial dragons or something, and now he's so traumatized that he won't even sleep because he's scared of getting killed or something.
yeah. And plus, he belonged to the streets, back in the
Yeah,
day. So he probably had a lot of people
he
trying to
literally
attack him.
started in
And
the hood.
huh?
He started off in the hood.
Yeah, man. It's kind of messed up over there because Blackbeard's a black guy, but you're not gonna go that far. Huh? I'm pretty sure that's not what Oda was trying to go for. But
But
yeah,
he turned Whitebeard into 50 Cent.
yeah. Then Sabo was like a rich kid. And Blackbeard was an orphan. Sabo was a rich kid. No, I'm playing. And then we had a
But
Mexican
Black
guy. We had a Mexican guy who was like a super stereotype, the Mexican king, Taco King, or whatever he was, and
Oh god,
referee.
yeah. It's like, Oda, what the hell, man? I mean, I know Mexicans embrace the stereotypes. They just love being represented. But come on, Oda, you can come up with a better name than Taco.
Yeah, man.
It's like the American guy, King Hamburger. Really? But they do that in the Japanese. Like in Dragon Ball, we had like Kakarot, Vegeta, Kale.
Yeah, they're named after vegetables.
Yeah, even like Udon, he's named after a type of food. His dad was named after food. He's named his attacks. He named his new attack after fried tofu, the one he did today in this chapter.
Yeah,
So the Japanese love naming stuff after food, apparently.
yeah. Just like a lot of Zoro's attacks are food
Oh
based,
yeah, onigiri and
and that's why I said Japanese makes everything sound awesome because it sounds so like,
yeah,
but it's actually just food. Like I can imagine the Japanese people like But we're just like, yo, Zoro, he's a badass, yo.
That
So
is it.
cool.
They're laughing at us. They're like, you know,
Yo, Zoro. Yeah,
we could be saying like,
but it's actually just freaking food.
they could be
Just
saying
like
something stupid
just
like
like
death
Moogie
by a
Water.
thousand carrots.
But it's like Moogie Water. Yo,
Oh
what's
shit!
up? Cat Curry face reveal.
Hey man, gonna have to apologize if there's any kind of bad connection, but you know, poor phone and all that.
Right, right.
But I definitely want to get a computer so that I can do these in higher quality and whatnot in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I have a computer right now. You see, my quality is kind of Virgo, but shout out to Virgo. I'm just saying. I mean, at least you can see me. Anyway, what you thought about the chapter category?
I'm sorry. It might be my phone that's making you sound like you're cutting out, but
Hold on.
you
He sounds a little
how do I look?
quiet
It might be
actually.
my phone.
Oh, you said my dang sounds quiet.
Yeah,
I
Katakuri
think
sounds quiet.
it's my
Oh
phone
no,
that's
just try
stuttering.
turn it up a little bit.
Let me let me close off the map. Um, so on the chapter, I'm assuming spoiler free.
Nah,
First, right?
spoilers are here, man. Because I reacted to the track chapter. Now we reviewing it. Spoilers, whatever. Not free. I mean, you can go ahead and spoil. That's what I meant to say.
I'm just collecting my thoughts, just running through it
Like,
real quick.
what would you rate it if you had to rate it, or do you not have like a rating? 'Cause I didn't really have a rating either. I couldn't really rate it.
Rate it. I would say just so that I'm fair, I might have to read it again to get a bit of better rating. But for right now, this might sound a bit harsh, but a 7, maybe 7.5. Um, simply because I definitely liked it. Um, but
Yeah, I was thinking of a 7 too. Like I was thinking about a
yeah,
7, but now it's like, but then I was like, that might be too low. But
you might go below 7.
no. I was thinking about a 7, but then I was thinking that might be like too low.
Yeah, like I said, it might be a bit too harsh coming from me. But my rating system tends to differ. It, I will admit, it was definitely nice to to see, Roger and Whitebeard. I mean, because it's always nice to see those two. And it definitely was nice to see Odin, meeting with Roger. Even though it was kind of it was a meeting I definitely didn't expect. I honestly believe that Odin would just immediately say, "Yes, I want to come with you." But was actually pleasantly surprised that Odin did not go down that route and made it more along the lines of Odin considers Whitebeard to be, his captain essentially, and he's not just gonna jump ship, and say, "Bye, guys, thanks for everything, but I'm going." Like
Yeah,
that actually made me Odin even more because it shows that he does have a degree of loyalty.
yeah.
I don't know if
I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny because he was just like, he's like, man, I love Whitey Chun, but Roger's better.
I wonder if I turned my video off. I wonder, like, if I just made it audio only. I wonder if that would help me. You can do that,
It
right?
might.
Turn off the video, but still keep talking.
No, I can
Maybe
understand you. Let me try muting you real quick, and I'm muting. All right, now try talking now.
You can hear me well, but for some reason on your end it's kind of sounding choppy. It might be my
Oh, let
internet.
me see.
Well, but for some reason
No, you sound fine on
on your end
stream.
it's kind of sounding choppy. It might be my
Oh, let me
internet.
see. Yeah, you sound fine on stream. In fact, you sound clearer than me. Yo, Mochi, yeah, you could join, man. Hurry up, though. I think everybody's kind of not like I don't know, they're nervous or like we just can't think of like what to talk about. I can't think of what to talk about.
Well, I was waiting to talk.
Yeah, like it was a cool chapter, uh, it's kind of things happening. I kind of expected it. I don't really have any theories of what's going to happen next chapter. And plus, nose is killing me. But yeah. So, do you think anybody died when Roger and Whitebeard ever fought?
Wait, you mean they died? Did they die because of that clash, or?
Did you think like in any time they ever fought? Do you think anybody's ever died?
Probably some fodders.
So they just cool with each other. They just don't care that crew members died in battle.
I don't think anybody died because I think they had like a rivalry thing going on. It wasn't like they were trying to kill each other.
Right, but I thought maybe like before this chapter it was possible that like they would like word the allies, but at the same time it was something where it was like not allies but worthy like opponents, but at the same time I figured that was like a
Like
true
a friendly enemy.
yeah, like a friendly enemy, but they still were like enemies. Like
Yeah.
Katakuri and Luffy like at first, for the most part. Before the end where Katakuri just said, please come back here and whoop my mom's ass. That's literally what he said. No, he said it cooler, but that's basically what he said. I hope you come back and whoop my mom's ass.
Yeah, I definitely got those kinds of vibes also.
I mean, just imagine like if when Big Mom does go down, how much of a game changer that's going to be for the Big Mom family and for Katakuri.
Definitely.
I mean, he's basically going to become He's going to become the leader of the family.
Katakuri?
They'll be like the Mochi pirates or something.
Oh no, nah, that name.
We're having donuts tonight, everyone.
Yeah.
They go robbing. They go
Katakuri just
robbing
goes
islands for donuts.
Yeah,
like everybody gets mochi. You get a mochi, and you get a mochi.
That'd be cool though. The entire crew wearing mochi armor or something.
Yeah, mochi armor would be cool.
You just reminded me of this stupid fan theory I came up with that at the end of the series, every Straw Hat pirate was gonna wear a straw hat. I know that sounds ridiculous, but part of me really wants that to happen. Just Zoro a bandana underneath of his straw hat. I don't know.
I think they all should have like a straw hat logo
Bandana with a straw hat.
on their clothes somewhere or something,
Yeah,
or a
like
tattoo.
Straw hat off, and he puts the bandana underneath of it when he's getting super serious. But
what y'all think's gonna happen next chapter?
Probably what I don't know if it's the editor or Oda himself that said something about not the One Piece being revealed, but something relating to it being revealed. I could see that happening next chapter, personally.
We're supposed to have an idea of what
No,
it is.
I hope One Piece isn't revealed yet.
Well, not the reveal, but I think he said something that hints at it or gives something without actually giving it away. I'd have to reread. I don't know if it was an article or something somebody had just posted. I believe it was in your Discord server. But I think somebody had mentioned something about. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. It would probably make more sense for it to be revealed at the end of Wano, more so than during a flashback if it does happen. But we'll have to wait and see.
Right.
Spotter, you wanted to say something before I cut you off rudely? He's still here?
I don't know. That man be vapor. That man be vanishing out of existence on the stream. But
He unlocked the awakening of the clear fruit.
yeah, cause like I be thinking like he's about to like I don't know. I be like, hey man, you want to say something? And it just doesn't answer.
I thought I cut him off. If I did, sorry about that.
No, he vanished.
To
In
me.
there. He got Kuma.
He got cool. They sent him to Mary Jo. Is it Mary Joey or Mary Joe? I always called it Mary Joe's or something.
But yeah, man. Mochi, you better hurry up. I'm about to end it. I'm gonna tell him.
Katakuri fan and Mochi in the same chat. Now that is an interesting coincidence.
Yeah,
Mochi,
I don't know
man.
where he's at though. He said a
Mochi,
few minutes.
It's
Like
like me and
15.
the
Oh, what you said? My bad.
Go ahead,
it's
Spot.
like it's like me and the Loner Pirate.
Yo, Mochi, this nigga Mochi. What the fuck? Hold on.
Shout out to the Loner Pirate.
What about Perona?
No, shout out to the Loner.
Oh, the loner. Wait, is there a chat on this?
There is, but it's just disappeared on me again. It was there, then it's gone again.
What, did he come out the private chat?
Did he just disappear?
Yeah, he got Kuma for real, for real.
Oh man.
Dang. Okay, so that's where all the air pressure was coming from. Yeah, he definitely was Kuma. Definitely Kuma.
Kuma appeared and Whitebeard helped him.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting for Mochi. If he doesn't pull up, wasting our time. But you know,
Yeah,
what I'm saying. But Mochi's like a tuber, whatever. But
I gotcha. Something in this chat that it really confused me was, so there was a bit where somebody had used an attack. I thought it was Odin, but his response to it was something along the lines of "What was that?" leading me to believe that that was actually an attack of Rogers. So, did anybody catch that? Did anybody notice what that actually was?
you said what? My bad. What you said?
In this chapter, there was a panel where it looked like Roger had performed some kind of an attack, and Odin said, "What was that?" in response to it. As though he was shocked. At first, I thought it was Odin, using one of his named sword attacks, but then I realized that couldn't be true because why would he, say what was that?
Maybe some special hockey.
At first, then I was thinking it could actually be Conquerors, because this chapter kind of confirmed that Roger has Conquerors.
Yeah, but that would ask the question: how come they don't already know what Conquerors is?
What do you mean?
Because if it's just Conquerors, then they should be like, oh, that's just the our captain's Conquerors hockey.
Well, maybe it's because Odin is from Wano and.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry about that. I dropped my phone.
Oh, I thought that was the spotter.
It wasn't
No.
me.
But I mean, I guess that thud could be him coming back. Maybe because he's from Wano, he's not familiar with the term hockey, and they call it something else.
Nah, I think it's something like you said, it's something different.
Maybe maybe it's related to Conquerors, but it's a different kind of.
Yeah, like how we learned that there's like different forms of hockey and all.
That could be Oda foreshadowing that. Definitely possible. So, well, I don't want to go too far ahead with that because there's no real evidence of it, but it it could kind of prove something that I've long suspected regarding Conquerors, that there's a lot more to it than meets the eye.
Yeah. I don't know what it could be. I would try to theorize what it could be because he does have a sword. So maybe let me go look back at the chapter real quick. So maybe it's like
Interesting to note that Rayleigh's sword seems to change. The sword he was using in this chapter looks more similar to the one he used when he first fought Kizaru. But if you'll notice, after the time skip, when he goes to keep the Marines away from Luffy, he's using a completely different sword from the one he used against Kizaru. So it looks like he has maybe two swords that he uses.
oh yeah, it's some type of special sword attack he used. I don't think it was like hockey.
Okay, then.
He has armor and hockey. They both have armor and hockey in their blades when they attack each other.
It could have.
And it looks like they're using conquerors too.
It could have still been hockey, but maybe I don't know. It's just Odin's reaction to it when he said something along the lines of "What was that?" I feel like if it was just a sword slash, he wouldn't react in that kind of way. But I don't know. Maybe it would. He said
I mean, yeah, he probably just doesn't know the sword technique.
It's possible, yeah. That's entirely possible. I didn't even see the name of that attack being translated. It was just in Japanese, without the translation for it. But anyway.
Yeah, because the link I had, because Shueisha.
Yeah, I decided to, as I said, to get my hands on that Shonen Jump app just to make sure I can read the chapters and not, really have to.
Somebody said they're not even touching up in the chapter.
Really? Okay, that's definitely...
So yeah, it's definitely the shock. So it's probably the pure air pressure or conquers.
That's
probably a mixture of both.
I'll have to go back and read that.
Yeah. I got the chapter up. Let me see if maybe I can hold up to the screen for 2 seconds. Oops. Hold up for 2 seconds. Wow. Let me see. No, you can't really see it, but yeah, you just have to go back to the chapter and look at it. It says they aren't touching, and then there's a huge shock wave, and the wave's going crazy. Their ship.
That sounds an awful lot. Sorry, messing up my word here. That sounds an awful lot like advanced armaments, because when Luffy hit...
I think that was proved not to be a thing, though. I think that was like a bad, weird translation.
Huh.
Talking about doing the Katakuri fight?
No, when Luffy punched the tree and he didn't actually make contact with it, and he destroyed it.
When was this?
When he was training, what do they call it? Flowing Sakura or flowing something?
The new hockey he learned from the old guy.
Yeah. He punched the tree and stopped before he hit it, and then put a big hole in it or destroyed it from the inside. Maybe that's what Roger did with his sword?
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
I know I'm way too fixated on attack, but I mean, it's the first time we've seen somebody on Roger's, stature or tier ever do something like that. I mean, Whitebeard had no named attacks at all.
Yeah, Whitebeard and Roger both did the same thing then. But yeah, Roger was definitely a swordsman. I hope he didn't have a hockey.
What do you mean?
I said no, my bad. I mean, I hope he didn't have a Devil Fruit.
Okay, I was gonna say if he didn't have hockey, that'd be pretty crazy.
Yo, that would be so kind of hyped though, low key, and overpowered. Like he didn't even have hockey.
That would be pretty. That would mean that he'd be physically stronger than Big Mom was naturally,
Yeah,
which I wouldn't be surprised by.
but he definitely has hockey because we seen it in the chapter.
Oh yeah. It was nice to get that confirmation. I have to say. I mean, it was pretty much, obvious, but that confirmation is nice. Trying to think what else happened in the chapter.
Did you hear what I was talking about? How Buggy and Shanks were like commenting on Blackbeard?
Yes, actually, that
Okay. Yeah. We already talked about that. How they don't sleep and stuff.
that was very interesting.
So
and
even back then, he was like a traitor to him. Probably he might have been like even back then he might have like been doing something on the side. Like who knows? Like what if he like a spy? To be on Whitebeard's ship as a kid, like he was some type of child soldier or something, or you know what? Here comes Mochi finally. This nigga. Or you know what? It could be something where it's like, they'd be like, oh, well, if you work for us, you'll no longer be a orphan or something. Like he's some type of child soldier or something.
possible. It's also interesting. I didn't realize this until I read. I believe it was last chapter when we got the reveal for Blackbeard as a kid. But Whitebeard was also an orphan, and I had forgotten about that. So that may be why he allowed Blackbeard to be on the crew so easily, because he was an orphan himself. Wait, he was an orphan, right? Wasn't Whitebeard an orphan too? Or am I misremembering things?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yo, Mochi, turn up your volume. And Cat,
Yo,
try muting and unmuting.
Unmute who?
No, I'm talking about try muting and then unmuting. Oh, he just left instead. He actually messed up. Yeah, that is from hold up, is that from me? No, that is from Lone Spotter. Yo, Lone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Spotter. I'm gonna unmute you, but try muting your mic and then turn it back on. See if the air goes away. You hear what I said? All right, now turn it back on. Okay, I guess your fan is on, but it's not that big a deal.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, it wasn't you. It's a Spotter.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Yeah.
How's my mic now?
Yeah, you sound louder.
Alright, good.
Oh, it's his heater. Well, you like sitting next to your heater? Like cold?
How do I get back?
Yo, Spotter, you there?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking, you next to your heater?
Yeah, so somewhat, because my heating's not working.
Okay, I understand. So Mochi, what you thought about the chapter?
It was mid. It
Dang.
was overhyped so much.
Dang. Tell us how you really feel.
It was good, but
Spill the tea, sis. Spill the tea.
it wasn't that good. It was alright.
Loner with
It
the
was
ad. Spotter with the ad lids.
It was like above average. I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I gave it a 7 too. I don't know what Spotter's rating is though.
People saying it's a chapter of the year and stuff.
What you say is a what?
People say it's a
Me?
chapter of the year.
What?
People say it's a chapter of the year.
Why would they say that?
I have no clue.
Who are these people? Why are you talking to them about One Piece? I don't respect their opinions.
Chapter of the year, because Warner's been so mid.
No. We had the Bounty Yonko reveals this year.
That's true. That's true.
The bounties.
Then we have Luffy getting one shot this year too.
Nah, that was last year.
Katakuri got Kumod.
Dang, I don't know what happened to him, but
No, but
Yeah.
the thing is, I do love the chapters outside Wano. But this one, this
But
is
what?
the Roger Pirates and stuff. I've been waiting 15 years to see them in action.
Yeah, I
For me,
understand
from
that,
a
but like,
personal level, this is an important. This has been the most
Sorry,
important chapter for me.
not
Yeah, I
intentional.
mean, it's cool to see. Like, I didn't dislike this chapter at all. I didn't even think it was mid. It's
Oda's
just
doing
like,
what he should be doing, except for the fights.
yeah, yeah. It was one of them days where just like, oh, this is really cool, but at the same time, it wasn't nothing. It was like, oh my god, yo, because some people be like, nothing, just in their shorts, like just from seeing like strong characters. They could like Shanks could show up and like eat a sandwich, and people would call it the chapter of the year.
That's
that's
true.
true. But like, I'm just mad
That
that
that goes to
Roger is
show
a swordsman.
how it goes to show how much Oda just neglects his characters.
Yeah, that's true.
What'd you say? That spot I didn't catch that.
It goes to show how much Oda neglects his most important characters.
Yeah, he kind of does to a degree.
He keeps adding in more characters, and then we get even less and less character development because he keeps adding in so many.
That's definitely a fair criticism. I would say.
This is why I'm so. I mean, generally, this wasn't an amazing chapter, but because it's giving us content that we should have gotten years ago, I've bumped up the rating. But to be honest, I kind of want to give him a much lower score for just giving us a clash and no fight.
Man, you should have expected that though by this point.
I mean, I have to say
I
this
know.
was far more impressive than Kaido and Big Mom. I mean, that really didn't amount to anything. It just
I mean, look at Roger. He's tiny compared to Big Mom and Kaido. He's just an ordinary human guy. By the looks of it.
yeah, that's true. But theirs was exactly the same as Shanks and Whitebeard. It was literally just a splitting of the clouds. It's not like their clash
Yeah, it's just.
thing to happen.
To be
So
honest,
Yeah, I'm just mad
Sorry.
that he's not that he's a swordsman.
with
he's
Roger
just
and
recycling the
Whitebeard,
Conqueror's
however,
Haki clashes now.
it seemed as though something different did happen, unless I'm, you know, remembering things incorrectly.
I mean, honestly, one thing I'm glad about is that Odin actually got knocked down a peg.
I can kind of agree.
Odin's been hyping him
Sorry,
up so much and making him seem so fantastic. And suddenly Roger comes in, one swing of his sword with one hand, and he just sends Odin flying so easily.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He said basically he's happy Oda knocked down a pig because Odin has kind of been like a Gary stew, if you will.
I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, he's. Oh, did he say he was happy that it looked as though the Roger Pirates could fight Odin so easily, or something along?
The thing is with Odin,
Because I know people were suspecting that somehow Odin was going to be on the exact same level as Whitebeard. I think this chapter definitely proved that to not be the case.
see, there's actually a big inconsistency here as well.
Oh, what
I
is
mean,
that?
sorry to interrupt, but it's funny you should mention the Whitebeard thing because you had Odin making Whitebeard get nervous and stepping up to clash with him immediately.
I don't know.
Odin
Did
rushes.
he make him feel nervous, or was he just surprised? Because to me, it was just more. He was surprised.
He
wasn't
looked
actually
nervous, like.
afraid.
Oh.
All right, I gotta go
Like
back
he
up
seemed
to
to be
my route.
sweating.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's up, BDV?
Not much.
Yo, this chapter though, what you thought about it?
It was okay, but I expected a lot more out of it for being the last chapter of the year.
I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Same.
Like it was cool, man. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm not gonna be one of them fans who just like, oh man, we get so much Roger and Pirate King. Oh, this is a god. Like, nah, man. Nah.
Let's be
I feel
honest.
I feel like we should have been seeing more about Roger, the way
True.
how far we are in the story. So
Facts. You should
for
have got
me,
like.
yeah.
I agree. We probably should have got this like a while ago.
Especially
Yeah.
since he's been 5 years now and stuff. So
Like
it's
we could
like,
have got this pretty much like after Marine Corps, like back when we learned Buggy was a part of the crew and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we already knew that, but we could have got that like
That would have been the best timing because we just had Whitebeard dying, and that would have been a great time to flesh out his character.
I don't know. I feel like Oda's plan is to not have too much.
or maybe even before that, like when they like before Shanks or something flashed, it could have been like I know people would have been annoyed, but Oda switched to like a flashback before it flashed, but I feel like that could have been effective. Like around there somewhere, it could have been effective.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm loving the story right now, but I really want to get back to find out who the traitor is.
same. I can see that.
Because right now, the flashbacks have been good, but we're getting so much stuff about the past. It's good that we're getting stuff now, but right now it feels like we're stuck. I'm still wondering where are we going to go now in the current story.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now. So.
Right.
Yeah, Oda's kind of weird with that. I agree. Like it's like and like it's hard to tell where he's going sometimes. But I'm here to the end for One Piece,
Yeah,
Same.
same.
I
How
mean,
do you guys feel about him being a swordsman?
I mean, then we kind of know that he has a sword on his side all the time.
I know for the order was actually gonna, make it primary weapon.
Doesn't he?
Because there are so
Doesn't
many
he
swords
do?
in the series.
To be honest, too, there's so many swordsmen. He could have been something else more interesting, but
Yeah, I prefer if he was a dull fruit user.
I
uh,
think we need some more unique weapons as well.
yeah, that's what I said. Like like some more marksmen or something. Like I don't know. Like
The
Kacker
pirate
never
sword
used
is-
his spear.
Yeah,
Most I can say right now is I want to know what got like Roger sick so bad he has 1 year left. Who's giving the measurements that he has 1 year left?
I mean,
That's what Crocus
cancer.
says,
The only thing I can think of that can do that is cancer.
but it's funny you should mention it because there was a theory recently that Whitebeard has cancer, and that's why he wears that cap, that bandana, because he lost his hair.
Well, I mean, he still has a
And that's why he
beard.
was taking that. That's why he had that drip and stuff as well, the IV drips.
He still has his
I-
beard though. That's the problem with that beard. He still has his beard.
Yeah,
I believe
It's
he
not.
got
It's
the
not really
same
much
thing.
of a beard. It's not really much of a beard. That's why I call myself Z Boy Beard is weird because it's more of a mustache. But yeah,
plot twist. Green Bull has a radiation fruit, and he gave Roger and Whitebeard cancer.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That's reaching.
Oda doesn't really
I know.
go crazy when
I'm
it comes to dull
interesting.
fruits nowadays.
I mean, when I look at Whitebeard, I feel like it was mostly self-inflicted sickness due to excessive drinking.
It could be
Consumption.
Yeah.
liver
I
poisoning.
know that definitely sounds crazy in One Piece, considering how many characters drink a lot.
Sorry.
Whitebeard seemed to drink way more alcohol than any other characters we've seen so far.
Yeah,
oops.
I think it's something very common amongst pirates as well. And you look at Shanks, you look at Kaido, they both drink a lot.
So you think he's gonna die in a year because he drinks?
Like with Roger,
I wanted to respond to you said something about Roger using a sword or being a swordsman.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Is it canon or not that Roger carried a flintlock pistol on him, or was that just in Strong World?
I don't know. I don't think
as far as I know, it's not canon.
I mean, I would guess he would have a pistol on him. I kind of hope, like, hockey bullets or something.
I was thinking he had like a delphi or power that Oda was trying to hide, and then back then he would give him a sword or something, just hide his true power or something, or to not give it away straight away. But it seems that it's just a swordsman. I'm not gonna lie, it's like we have so many swordsmen in the series, and they're all the same, all just use haki. None of them really do anything special or unique with their swords. So yeah, it's a bit. I don't know. I think I just prefer if he was a dull fruit user.
I honestly ain't. I think me, Cat, and Mochi are all the same. We don't. I'm not really rocking with him having a dove fruit. I kind of just hope he's just like a badass, just with like crazy hockey and stuff. To be honest, especially I don't want him to have um the freaking what's it called? Oh yeah, the freaking rubber fruit. Like it'd be like okay, we get it. He's close to Luffy, but that would be too much.
It would be kind of funny though if his sword stretches out in a future chapter, stabs somebody in the.
Make a
Find
phone.
out actually his sword has devil fruit.
To be honest, I think the sword with the rubber fruit would be really cool.
Roger himself didn't have one, but his sword had the gum fruit.
It'd be like a sort of Sun Wukong type thing.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, the fan base would be furious regardless, but it would be pretty hilarious if I did that.
Yeah, imagine his
Yo,
sword
who is
had-
Jackie in the chat? My bad, but who is Jackie? He says he knows
He's a
you.
friend.
He
Can
said
you
he
hear
thought you could hide from him. What's going on? Oh, he's a homie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he's a homie. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, who's that?
Wait, where's Mochi at?
Yo,
Who's a homie?
Y'all niggas ain't listening. I'm dead.
He said Jackie. He said Jackie knows someone was in the chat, and he says he's cool with us. He's homie.
Yeah.
Hey, I was
Something about
listening,
Jack
but
being
I
a
just chose not to indulge.
These niggas. Uh, but yeah, I'm sorry. Wasn't Loner talking about something about the chapter and I cut him off?
I'm trying to think what it was.
I think I was gonna say that. What was I gonna say again? Imagine he had
Well,
his sword has a dull fruit as well.
Yo, that I can say is this: Odin put a whole move on Whitebeard. That was a whole move. Like you've been riding this man for the longest, but you chose to join his rival's team.
Yo, that was hilarious, bro. He's like, yeah, Whitebeard is cool, but Roger, man, he got the sauce.
let's be honest. Odin joining Roger was revenge for Whitebeard doing the whole chain thing.
Oh yeah, probably. He's salty now.
Also,
But I don't know, like, why would he just join all of it? I think Oda could have. He could
I think
have.
it's because Roger was going on, and Roger was actually going on an adventure, whilst Whitebeard just wanted to have a family, and we know he had the whole thing in Sphinx, where he's donating treasure to there and stuff.
But it's like if it's only 1 year, if it's a 1 year journey, then after that is why didn't he go back to the Whitebeard Pirates?
That is the question. I think
Mhm.
because the reason he goes back to Wano is because that's when Kaido takes over.
Oh. But then why didn't Whitebeard help?
Kaido and Orochi. Because Orochi is making gains right now on Wano and trying to take over. So he's probably gonna pass by Wano, see that Orochi's taking over, Kaido's probably there.
Speaking of Orochi, do you guys think that Bon Clay's from one or something?
I
Is
don't
it what?
think so.
Bon Clay. Do you guys think that Bon Clay is from Wano?
I don't know. They referenced his fruit it was like a couple chapters ago.
I mean, Bon Clay, he does call himself an Okamo, and he does seem to be like, he could be from Kabuki Theater.
See, my thing about also with the old lady from the last chapter, I feel like she was a member of Rock's Pirates or she's a member of Kaido's crew, and she just sitting there basically to soften up Wano, so Kaido could come in and sweep it basically.
Yeah.
Like if she comes in first and gets everything ready for Kaido when he comes in, it's mostly like a turnkey situation. He gets in there and it's just already set up for him to have everything he needs.
Exactly. Well, we know, like, Orochi probably already has contact with Kaido and he's setting everything up for him.
Yeah, that's my whole thing right now. Is like I don't believe that she's part of anything else, like Orochi's family or anything. And that's probably how Bon Clay's fruit got taken back to the main world. Because her being a pirate doesn't mean she's stuck on Wano.
It's just a question of how did she die as well.
She probably died in the war, the battle between Odin and everybody else.
Yeah, possibly. It's either that or Orochi betrays her and kills her or something.
Yeah.
That'd
But
be
either
wild.
way, her fruit has to find a way on a pirate ship to get out of Wano.
Yeah. I mean, it's just whether
Yeah.
Uda's going to give us Bon Clay's backstory and explain how you got the fruit.
You know what I can see happening? Like with the girl, I can see like something where it's like Odin is trying to like fight off some forces with the Pirate King or something. Like it's something that happened, right? He's trying to fight off some forces. And then she
Don't let-
pulls up. She
Don't let
pulls
them
up.
be black forces.
Huh?
Don't let them be black forces.
Blackbeard's crew, like his.
No, Black Air Force Ones.
He has some goons pull up.
Shoot. Nah, he probably will pull up eventually, though.
And then something happens, right? That shit, I can't explain this shit. All right, basically, right? Okay, so while they fighting, right? You know, he's like in trouble or something, and she pulls up and tries to help him, and that's how she dies.
Hmm. All I know is she has the whole gimmick of being a pirate. Off of what she said so far.
Because like I mean, Roger did just turn himself in, but it could have been something where they still had to fight some Marines. Because like even though Roger's trying to turn himself in, like maybe they was trying to kill him, and then they end up having to like fight it out, and they just decide, okay, we'll just take the Pirate King, and y'all like too strong.
Mm. But I'm about to dip out. I was going to come in and give stress some love to my homeboy Z. If y'all are watching this, like and subscribe, though.
I appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
What do you guys think that we're going to be getting in the next chapter?
Oh, I think we'll see the end of the Pirate King's journey. And then after that, we'll probably move on to Act 4. If Act 4 is as short as I'm theorizing it to be.
What do you think it's going to be in Act 4 then? If it's going to be short.
I think Act 4 will be. I think it will be like the Straw Hats training a lot more. Don't give me Odin's death, no. But I'm pretty sure Odin's gonna die. Like if he's not like alive somewhere, like as a old strong man, like a lot of these people be, he's
Yeah.
probably gonna die in his backstory. Jacko. But yeah, I think Act 4 will be like we'll see like the other Straw Hats training. Like hopefully, I hope we don't just like time skip. Like I do want to see this final battle so bad, but I don't want it to be like we just time skip ahead and it's kind of like a in this lobby situation where like all the Straw Hats are just like all of a suddenly, God tier.
Yeah. I mean, if this is going to be like a war like Marineford, then I feel like we're going to get more clashes than actual fights.
I hope not. I know it's probably gonna happen because it's older, but I hope we don't just get clashes.
I don't see him handling the end of Wano well, to be honest. I think he's gonna mess it up somehow, and I just don't have hope.
Yeah, Mario asked a question. Do y'all think Odin isn't dead?
He's dead.
It's possible because we haven't seen his death yet.
Yeah.
There's a possibility, but I wouldn't like it if he was alive,
Oh, why not?
because that kind of just takes away the whole reasoning behind the scabbards and Momo and stuff trying to avenge Odin and stuff. And instead, oh, he's alive, and so like happy ending and all that. I wouldn't like that.
They could put a twist that Odin's somehow a villain.
Nah, I don't want him to be a villain. I don't want him to be a
Make him hell of
villain.
an enemy though, and sort of separate. Not like intentionally a villain, but like brainwashed or something. Or unless Maria, unless Blackbeard uses Moria to get his body or something.
Yeah, I'm personally not rocking with that. I don't want to be a villain. Like I can see it something like he comes back, but he ends up dying like in the present or something,
Yeah,
and then he's like the ace of Marine Corps in the final
I
battle.
mean, I am wondering what the I'm assuming we're going to get at least one major death of Wano and who it's going to be.
It might be Odin. Like, that'd be sad too. It'd be like a really good tragedy for the characters because it'd be like a you know it'd be like a thing where it's like, oh, they thought he was dead for years and then he shows up alive and he ends up dying anyways.
You know, something I don't understand is Toki. She died in
Hmm.
the burning castle, didn't she?
Yeah,
Why didn't she time travel?
I think that she used all her I think it's like laws though through how it eats up
Yeah,
like
probably
stamina
by
and
sending
stuff.
everyone else, she can't travel. She ran out of
Yeah,
stamina or something, I guess.
I just like brings up the question of where is the fruit now?
Exactly.
Because someone has it, probably the beast pirates, but I don't know if Odie uses it in the war or something. I don't know if that would be a good idea or not for him to bring it up.
Right.
Because like him just bringing Kinemon and stuff, that kind of caused some, you could say, controversy. It was a bit of a controversial decision, but if he uses it again, he may just mess up. Because back then, time travel is not something that in stories, especially in manga, is normally messed up and not really done properly.
Yeah. Time travel usually isn't done right in fiction. Um.
Yeah.
But if he just keeps with the whole theme of them only being able, but the thing why time travel doesn't work is because it sends him to a past, and then there's this whole situation where either it creates different universes or just a lot of different tomfoolery goes around. You know, when it comes to that type of stuff, and it becomes confusing and complicated, and yeah, or the future changes, and then it's like what exactly everything changed in the future. But it's very few times it works. It works. Steins Gate is one of the best, if not the best, time travel written stories.
Yeah, Steins did good. I didn't
But
mess up.
that usually doesn't happen. Uh, because time travel in itself is a really cool idea. Like Trunks, like back when I first seen Trunks, spoilers from Dragon Ball Z. I don't imagine anybody haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, but Trunks is like Vegeta and Bulma's son. And I thought that was really cool. But looking back at it, it wasn't maybe like done the best. Although giving it alternate universes uh makes it work more better. Is somebody watching the stream? I hear an echo.
It
No.
might be me typing.
Oh, it sounds like somebody watching the stream.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Well, how much info did we get in this chapter? Like right now we know that Roger, he did try to go to Rafta, but then he couldn't get there. And then he came back, and then now he's trying it again.
Oh, accuracy only really worked for him in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I don't actually think it was that hard on Dragon Ball Z. It was better than some stories. It wasn't the best, but I don't. I feel like they did okay with it in Kentucky Hitman Reborn.
Really?
What?
My comment just came up on the screen there.
Yeah, the Willipede. It is the Willipede does is it. Besides maybe Pedro, hopefully, please. If Pedro comes back, old brother.
Pedro coming back would be one of the worst moments.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even cry when Pedro died, anyways. I don't really get to his character that much. But
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
like Back to the Future is a classic, but time travel isn't the best up in there. It's not well written at all in Back to the Future, but it's a classic. Much like Star Wars, it's not like the best written story of all time, but it's a classic and you respect it for it. But so what do you think So let me. What's that?
Yeah, there's a bit of echo on
Yeah. Hold up. Yo. Hold up. Is it cause? Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm about to end soon because I got an echo. I might try to. All right. Dang. Okay. So that's weird. Yeah, I'm at the end soon. The echo is kind of annoying.
yeah. But what do you guys get rate the chapter?
I give it probably a 7.5.
Yeah, same 7.5.
Oh, Kakri said Pedro come back as as a Moria zombie he could see.
I don't want Morio to try and revive old like dead characters. Like,
I feel like he
like
will. I feel like that Pedro thing definitely can happen. I don't think it'll happen with any other character though.
but like yeah, I think this would be like kind of similar to Naruto and how they do the reincarnations and stuff. And I wouldn't want that. I think that Oda shouldn't really because I've seen a lot of people say maybe Morio is gonna revive Whitebeard or something as a zombie. I wouldn't want that.
Yeah. Okay, so Jacko gave him a 7.5. If y'all want to put y'all ratings in the chat for the people in the chat, y'all can. Yeah, I feel like the general consensus is a 7.
Nah, I think what I think I got 9.5.
What?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of 10s and 9.5s.
Oh, well, them people are. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. Like, I respect opinions, but come on, man. Like, don't give chapters don't give chapters a 9 or 10 or whatever just because Roger shows up.
Yeah, I was even like the clash was good, but I didn't really care.
PG has 9. Oh, brother, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, it was a nice chapter. I like it. I don't dislike the chapter. It just wasn't like a 9 is just such a high number, for it has to be something new, something like different. I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't disrespect you to give this chapter 9 because there was a lot of hype, powerful characters that showed up.
Yeah,
I'll just ask you maybe you should like re-examine it of the reason why you gave it that score.
yeah.
But do y'all have any other docs?
Nah, I think yeah. Other than
Yeah,
like the biggest problems.
the 9 was the reveal of Kyle being a dragon. Yeah, that chapter was hype.
Yeah, it was.
Spider, you got any dots? Mochi, you don't got no dots, right? Mochi. Well, I guess no one else has no predictions. Like and subscribe. Twitter's at first 2006. Join the Discord. Um, also got a channel called Fresh 2000. I appreciate y'all coming through. I hope my nose and I hope the echo and I hope the wind didn't destroy your soul. Subscribe to Mochi. So yeah, man. Peace, like, subscribe, all that. Stay tuned for the next one. And my theory is that we will learn what the will of D is next chapter, and what we learn is the will of D means that everyone with the will of D has big dicks. So yeah, peace, like, subscribe, have a good one.
Oh, just got back in time.
Wait, what? Hold up. What's your predictions?
Well, for the next chapter,
Yeah.
I'm predicting more off screens.
Hey, that's a pretty good prediction. Hey, that's not that's
Can't
that's
lose
not
that one.
prediction. That's not a prediction. That's future sight. That's what's gonna happen. So yeah,
No,
peace.
for real though.
Oh, for real? You got some real
Sorry,
ones?
I'll throw a quick one in.
No, you can go on a
I thought-
whole tangent. You have like a whole tangent to share.
I was just gonna say, I hope he actually shows Roger's last journey
Yeah, I think
and
he
why
will.
Odin goes back to Wano. Like, The thing is, he should show. Well, I don't think he's going to show that much right now, but I think he should, at the bare minimum, show why Odin goes back to Wano and what happens, what leads up to the current storyline.
You know, I think
So,
that
like, how did Orochi actually take over? How did Kaido get involved?
I think that like Odin, I don't think he knew what happened with Orochi and stuff, since Wano normally knows what happens there when you're outside of Wano. So I think he just kind of went back there. So for like the
Yeah,
Shogun or something like that. He was probably homesick or something.
I mean, Toki probably said, "Oh, we need to go back and raise our kids in Wano and stuff."
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he
He has
wants
a
to
lot
go
of
there
reasons
anyway.
to go back.
I mean, there is the question as well. Why? I'm wondering why Kaido even ends up in Wano in the first place. Like, is he following Whitebeard there or something?
Hmm. I think he just kind of, I don't have no clue, but you
But
know,
it looks like there's a link because
there's a theory.
Onigashima.
Yeah, but there's like a theory that's like, um, Orochi was kind of influenced. You know, the like the old lady witch. Apparently, she's like a cypherpunk member, and then
Oh yeah.
the government are kind of trying to control Orochi. He becomes what maybe a shogun, and then they bring in Kaido to kind of have his back to make sure that no one takes over the place.
Ah, that
And
goes in my idea of Kaido being linked to the world government as well.
yeah, it could be,
Because
yeah,
I
that could
think
be.
he's an experiment.
He could be an experiment, yeah, because he's a bit. I don't. When it comes to One Piece, Oda doesn't really have mystical creatures and stuff like that. It's like mainly you're
Yeah,
a dog eater, or you're just human, or you're a
I think
giant.
that's a link though, because like if you go back to Punk Hazard,
Yeah.
you got the symbol that looks like Kaido
Hmm.
on there, and you got those dragons showing up, even though it's a different type of dragon. I think that's
Hmm.
deliberate because we also met Momonosuke there, and he is the artificial version of Kaido's fruit.
Oh yeah, it could be the case.
Oda's doing this deliberately. He's setting something up.
I just want to know what's Bon Clay got to do with all this. Now that Oda's brought back his doll fruit into the story,
Exactly.
because yeah, because I have like a tiny little theory that maybe he was taken in to by the CP0 now that he's in Impel Down, trained, and then he's an assassin now for the CP Cypherpunk or something. Because his doll fruit is pretty. It's like it's a top tier doll fruit for Cypherpunk members.
Yeah.
With, where did Z-Boy go?
Is he here? Oh, he's
I'm
not.
right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was doing my notes.
Ah, but something.
Hmm.
You got like. I think the Marines have taken people from Wano before because, like, Momonga, he looks like he comes straight from Wano.
Yeah, they probably tried what they did with Big Mom
The
and
orphans.
yeah, and all them. They probably tried that with Mono
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, there are theories that Akainu is actually from Wano, and look, and I don't know if it fits in, but maybe he was taken from Wano during whilst he was in a state of war or something.
Yeah, that could be the
Interesting.
case.
I think Oda's trying to say that Wano's had a major role in the entire history of One Piece and its world.
Yeah, it's like Oda. When it comes to world building, he's like top. He's amazing. But now that he's saying stuff like 5 years to go in the story, I'm a bit worried he won't be able to connect everything properly.
Yeah,
It's like there's so much potential to become like one of the greatest endings to a
Yeah, that's
series.
probably why we got so many all screens.
Yeah, I kind of
I
feel like
think
he
he's sort of
takes
like
his time with it, but he's not really. He's old now. He's been doing this for 20 plus years.
Yeah,
So
because wasn't there an interview where he was like, "I'm not gonna show any more fights besides one page or something,"
yeah. He said he wants to focus more on storytelling.
hmm,
which is cool, you know. But at the same time, it would be cool to get at least like something.
that could be the
But
case.
you know, One Piece for me right now is kind of a series that I loved at first, but right now it's kind of like a series I'm reading just so I can be able to complete it on some level. I'm interested in where the story goes, but it's cool to read other series too besides One Piece as well. Get other series. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I still love it. It's probably still my favorite series to read weekly.
You
When it
know,
comes to
I
series, I
just so,
read weekly. But
sorry to interrupt. I just had an idea.
hmm
I think with Oda taking away the fights, they're saving them for the movies and the games.
for
If that makes
money.
sense, like not partially for money, but also to make it easier for Oda to actually get through the story at decent pace. But also, you know, in the video games, we can actually play as the characters and do all their awesome moves and stuff, and they can like create all the battles they want in there, and we can experience them firsthand. And then in the movies, they can do it as well, which is like we got with Stampede with Bullet and stuff.
hmm
We might get more stuff like that in the future.
yeah, I think as
Yeah,
like with the anime as well, he's kind of leaving stuff to the anime as well to kind of he's like off screening a lot of stuff, letting the anime kind of adapt it so that he doesn't really have to focus too much and he can kind of up the pacing.
hmm. Yeah, maybe. This is a good point too from Carlos in the chat. He said, "Guys, Oda's preparing a huge war, so he can't spend a lot of time drawing fights right now. I'm not saying he has to spend like an entire chapter or two, drawing fights, but it would be cool to get like 3 pages. But if the fight isn't just flashes like Marineford, then I'll go back to this and I'll be like, Carlos, you were right. Um, but for now, I'm not sure is that the case, or is he just trying to hurry up? Because I understand he's trying to rush it too, because he's been doing it for like 20 some years. He's getting up there in the ages too. But I hope the war doesn't have like just a bunch of clashes. I think we will get a couple fights in the war. Yeah. But that is a good point. That could be the case.
Mm.
So y'all think that's true?
That actually makes it more understandable now.
If it's true,
Yeah,
I hope it's true. Because otherwise, besides just laziness and trying to rush for the sake of rushing, I can't see why he would like just off screen everything. Like these clashes are like old now. Like I still like One Piece, but these clashes are like pretty much old, man.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit
Yeah,
sick of
old
them.
old is sick character because like they be working these mangakas to death. That's why I say I get it, but at the same time, you know, what you about to say, Mochi?
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah, but if he
Definitely.
still, my bad. What you said, bro? My bad.
So no, it's all right. I kind of talked over you. My bad, but I think I gotta go. But yeah,
Okay,
thanks for having me.
all right.
All right, yeah, peace.
But yeah, basically, is a bunch of clashes that would suck, but I think the final war. I don't know why I still have hope for Oda now after all this time, but I respect the series. Peace, like, strive. Stay tuned for the next one. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Uh, Check out my Twitter at Fresh2006. I also got another channel called Fresh2000. So yeah, peace, like, and strive. All out. Stay tuned for the next one. Appreciate y'all all coming through.
yeah, sure. Thanks for